Married at First Sight UK's Thomas Hartley has issued an apology to co-star Sophie Brown and revealed Hess had death threats following Wednesday night's Explosives episode. The mental health care assistant let rip at Sophie after she questioned his relationship with Adrian Sanderson and branded Whitney Hughes a liar and an adulterer before storming off in dramatic scenes. But following the angry backlash he received for his behavior on the E4 program, Thomas shared an emotional video in which he explained his actions, revealing that he really had enough at the time of filming. The scenes during a girls' night out saw Thomas explode at Sophie after she suggested he and Adrian had more of a friendship. As he seethed at her, "You wouldn't know that because you've only been here 2 weeks. Don't make me come for you." He then turned his attentions on the rest of the girls, ranting, "I don't care about 90% of the people here. I only care about Janita and Jen and you, Kasha. I don't give a FK about yous. Yous mean nothing to me." Lashing out at Whitney Hughes amid her new relationship with Matt, he then said, "I don't care what you say to me. You're a liar and an adulterer. You're a basic BH and that's all you'll ever be," before going on to storm off. Sharing a video to social media after the shocking scenes aired, Thomas explained, "By the time we sat down to film that, it already left 3 times. It left 3 times, I didn't want to be there. I wanted to go home. It just got back from home stays, it's personal stuff going on which they all knew, as I've said before, and I did not want to talk to those people." Referring to his explosion at Sophie, he said, "I own the Sophie thing, it was just heightened too far. I've apologized and we're in a good place now. The other 2, Whitney and April, I don't care. The language that I used was coarse and violent. I don't like it and that's me owning my ST, I don't care what anybody else thinks. That's what I think." Further justifying his behavior, Thomas concluded, "The point being is, I did not want to be there at that time. And if I had my time again, knowing what I know now, I would just not have gone." Captioning his Twitter post, he added, "I'd had enough. I don't do this and I have apologized to Sophie, but I'd really had enough. I also must work on my words and language. For myself, not for anyone else." Following the video, Thomas went on to reveal that Head had received death threats as the scenes of his dramatic role played out on screen. He tweeted, "Okay. I made a mistake and I hold my hands up totally, however sending death threats isn't warranted." He also went on to share a similar message on Instagram, stating that his mistake did not warrant death threats. Meanwhile, Sophie responded to Thomas' apology, sharing on Instagram, "There was a lot going on that day. I know you were also dealing with things, and we are over it now and I appreciate the apology." The tense scenes on Wednesday's episode sparked a flurry of reaction on Twitter, with many fans outraged at the way the reality star behaved. One person tweeted, "Thomas' behavior last night was outrageous. Why is he allowed to get away with treating people like that? It's not okay." A second said, "What the hell, Thomas? Sophie didn't attack you or be mean, she just made a correct statement and observation and he went nuclear on the poor girl. So he can have many opinions on others but no one is allowed opinions on him." Thomas. "Enough now. That was too much," ranted a third fed-up watcher. With another adding, "Thomas once again causing a scene, stop taking your anger out on everybody else FGS. However, there were some who jumped to his defense, arguing that he's only human and was at least being true to himself. I don't know if it's down to the editing or not, but it seems to have painted Thomas in a bad light. At Tom Artificial 8 Perfect, but at least he is true to himself and tells it how it is, commented one fan. Another tweeted, "Everyone makes mistakes, Thomas. We are all only human. If you can hold your hands up, that's growth. And boy, have you grown before everyone's eyes. It's a blip. Move forward and let it be a lesson in life. Take no notice of the negativity." With another adding, "All these people getting bent out of shape about it are the ones that are secretly loving the drama. You've apologized. You've moved on. You owned it. What more do they want?" Married at First Sight UK continues Thursday at 9 p.m. on E4.